Yeah, he's a pretty good guy.
Their subcaption?
You know, I like nowadays when they're like, pick yourself. No, Benedict Ron. Oh,
I can't stand that dude. Judith.
Everyone's dead. They said they were going to jump on TV, but unfortunately they don't have the technology or the skills to use a streaming service, even though all these are smart TVs. But, you know, what can you do? I even brought my own Chromecast stick that I plug into one of their HDMI ports and stream it, but they can't figure it out because they're just a brew pub. They're only good at this. This is all they know how to do. So we try, you know. But
what's your solution?
our solution is we brought our own TVs. We brought our own TVs. Look.
And flags.
Flags, computers, our own TVs, mini
See,
TVs.
even the press, we love Trump. Even the press. Don't let the fake news say they don't love Trump.
Trump
I'm
or
the
death.
real press.
Or death.
Never again. Byron Donald. Big shake.
Lo and behold. What do you want?
So you can see he took a screenshot of my actual tweet and posted it on Truth Social earlier today, saying see details below. And that's the flyer that I had designed for the rally in support of President Trump, Thursday, August 24th. I'm going to be out there early in the morning. I'm telling people to arrive around 10 a.m., but I'll probably be there around 8 a.m. in front of the Fulton County Jail. So we have to support President Trump. And I just hope that people understand it doesn't matter if you like President Trump's personality or not, you know. We're not asking you all to go have dinner with the guy or go golfing or be his best friend. You don't have to like somebody's personality to support their message, right? And to stand up against a weaponized government. And I just hope that people will realize that this is the most important election of our lifetime. And I hope that people who may not like certain aspects of President Trump's personality will realize that his policies, his tried and true record of pushing America First policies, which were proven to be successful and viable during his first term as president, are what we need to reclaim our country and to save this country from succumbing to an illegitimate communist regime under Joe Biden and the weaponized government. So please think about that, and please know that you could be next if you don't support President Donald Trump.
Every 2 months.
That went epically
So anxiety. I'm so anxious.
It's good.
You haven't got there yet. This is the upgrade. I just changed the cleanliness of it.
Oh, okay. I change the hat every 2 months. Here it is.
Here to get.
To get the riggers outside. Why?
gotta get
Because
the
they rigged
riggers.
the whole fucking thing.
Yeah, so we're looking for riggers.
We're here for the riggers.
We need riggers.
I'm here to photo bomb.
We need some riggers to come down to the jail tomorrow to help us out. We love the riggers.
Hey, how's
We
Julie?
hate the riggers.
How's Julie on his makeup today? Was it dripping? I saw you were close.
Bernard Carrick was his bodyguard. Great. Bernard Carrick.
Same time.
And then you post these on Twitter?
Yeah, I'm working for Daily Mail, so.
Okay, great. Okay, great. So
Yeah, and I'm freelance.
Easy to grab you now rather than tomorrow morning.
yeah, because I'm the organizer, so just let me know when you're ready.
Okay, tell me about tomorrow. Why did you decide to organize a rally?
So my
Sorry,
name's
and just look at me.
okay. Ready?
Yes.
My name's Laura Loomer. I'll just start over. My name's Laura Loomer. I'm an investigative journalist and activist, and I'm obviously a very staunch supporter of President Donald Trump. And I'm the organizer of the rally that's going to be taking place in front of the Fulton County Jail tomorrow. I was also the organizer of the rally in front of the courthouse in Miami about a month and a half or so ago. when President Trump had to show up for his arraignment. And I just got in, I drove in from Central Florida, about a 6.5-hour drive, because I believe that we need to take a stand peacefully against the weaponization of government, and we need to support President Donald Trump and make our voices heard against this blatant effort to interfere in our elections. We're seeing an unprecedented level of hostility and hatred in this country, not just for conservative Americans and Trump supporters, but for anybody that expresses any type of political dissent, especially people who challenge the results of elections or question the integrity of our elections. And it's our constitutional God-given right in this country to petition our government for grievances. And so the fact that, people like President Trump tomorrow has to turn himself in at the jail, and today you had Rudy Giuliani and Jenna Ellis and Sidney Powell and others who had to turn themselves in, it really is an abomination. Because we should be able to say elections are stolen. You should be able to say that without facing criminal charges, okay, without fearing that you're going to be jailed because you don't believe that the results of the election were legitimate. And so we're here to support President Trump. I'm going to be going to all of the different indictments and court appearances as I've been doing. I had the pleasure of meeting with President Trump last weekend at Bedminster when he invited me to watch the Live Golf Tournament in his private suite. And he expressed his outrage over the weaponization of government, and I know that he's extremely grateful to people like myself and others who are showing up to these events and supporting him. President Trump officially reposted my rally flyer that I had made today on Truth Social, and so he is in support of this rally. It is peaceful, and I just want people to know you don't need to be scared, right? You don't need to allow for the government and the DOJ and the FBI and federal agents to intimidate you or silence you into not showing up and making your voices heard. The right to protest is in the Constitution. It's your First Amendment right, your God-given right. And as long as you're peaceful, we need to take a stand against this tyranny, because as President Trump always says, the only thing that's standing in between us and them, as in the federal government and the DOJ that's weaponized, is him. And if they can get away, right, with prosecuting Donald Trump and arresting him and jailing him for up to 700 years like they're trying to do, which basically equates to him dying in prison since he's in his late 70s, then they're not going to stop with him. They're going to do it to all of us as well. And so I'm really looking forward to tomorrow. It's going to be a great bittersweet day, right? Because it's not great that Donald Trump is being arrested, but it's going to be a great day to show the media and to show the world that it doesn't matter how many times you indict President Trump, how many times you arrest President Trump, or how many times you try to demonize him in the media. The more Donald Trump gets arrested and indicted, the more his support increases. And that's why tonight everybody's tuned in to Tucker Carlson on X after Fox News fired Tucker Carlson, because they're watching President Donald Trump. They don't want to actually watch the Fox News debate with all of these other candidates who are simply trying to divert valuable resources in a GOP primary and attention away from the weaponization of government against Donald Trump. Everybody needs to rally around President Trump, and that's what we're going to be doing here in Fulton County tomorrow.
Do we know why Trump turned down the debate and decided to do Tucker Carlson?
Well, the Fox News debate is rigged. So we already know from previous reports, including the discovery files that came out in the Dominion lawsuit with Fox News, that Rupert Murdoch, who owns Fox News, has said that he wants to make Donald Trump a non-person. So that's a direct quote. Why should President Trump show up to a debate that is being operated by a media company, Fox News, owned by Rupert Murdoch, who had a private meeting with Ron DeSantis at his ranch in California, in which he committed the entire News Corp media empire behind Ron DeSantis' campaign? This is rigged, right? This is a rigged debate. They don't like Donald Trump at Fox News, and the owner of Fox News is on the record telling the employees of Fox News and the network, which includes Fox News, okay, the New York Post, the Wall Street Journal, and HarperCollins Publishing, which is the publishing company that gave Ron DeSantis his multi-million-dollar book deal, which he used as a way to illegally run a shadow presidential campaign in violation of Florida's Resign to Run law and federal campaign finance laws. And so if we're actually going to have a legitimate debate, then maybe, but this isn't realistic. It's just like the stupid candidate forum that Tucker Carlson hosted in Iowa with Bob Vanderplatz, and they want to pretend like this is a legitimate, fair forum, but the Never Back Down Super PAC, which is Ron DeSantis' Super PAC, transferred $50,000 to Bob Vanderplatz's organization, the Family Leader. So a lot of people are getting their palms greased behind the scenes, right? A lot of people are getting paid off behind the scenes, and this is documented in the FEC records, and you can see that this isn't really a good faith effort by people like Bob Vanderplatz or people like Rupert Murdoch and Fox News to get Donald Trump to participate in these debates. He's the GOP frontrunner. Polls have him up over 50%, and I'm sure the polls are going to increase another 5 to 10% tomorrow if they decide to mugshot President Donald Trump, because people are just going to wake up to the absolute tyranny that is holding our country hostage, and they're going to realize we are living in scary times, and if we don't stand up for President Trump now, then they're coming for us next. And that's why I wear this shirt every single day. I have tons of these shirts. I brought shirts for people who are attending this rally tomorrow, because Donald Trump did nothing wrong. It is not a crime to utilize your First Amendment right to speak out against stolen elections. It is not a crime to say that elections are rigged, and it is not a crime to speak out against weaponized government. And so I'm proud to be here, and I hope that everybody will come out tomorrow and support President Trump in front of the Fulton County Jail.
Thank you.
Can I get a quick